Good morning and welcome to my YouTube channel of astrologer Anil Agarwal. Today we will be talking about the very specific method which is widely used in South India, a Jamakkol Prashna. I already use 5 modules system to answer a query, unlike the traditional astrologers who only use the birth chart, which is just like a passport, visa and ticket. Whether the flight is available or not, the birth chart cannot tell you. I used Shakun and Omens, Mangla Prashna using 108 Kaudis and using the 8 planets. Instead of Rahu and Ketu, we use only Rahu there and the rest of the planets. And the beetle leaves. The querist is asked to bring beetle leaves more than 12 and then divided by 12 we find out what is the Aruda. And if it is 4 or 5, the 5th leaf is seen and the condition of, according to the condition of the leaf, the predictions are given. Prashna chart by Parashar and Prashna Mark, both. Birth chart using Tamil and South Indian techniques. Declination of planets. Declination of planets can give amazing results even if you don't have the exact time of birth. If the date is known, then you use the slow moving planets and see in transit what is the condition, and you can give ample number of predictions from the same, which I have been doing and I have been very successful in the same. The 6th technique is the Jamakkol Prashna, which gives heart-throbbing results, most commonly used in the South India. Jamakkol Prashna or Jamakkol Arudam. The word Prashnam and Arudam mean the same thing. The word Jamam and Yamam refers to a time period of 1.5 hours or 90 minutes of time. Therefore, a day fills in for 16 Jamam and with equal intervals of 90 minutes each, 8 in the day and 8 in the night. The Jamakkol Prashna uses all the fundamental principles of traditional astrology only. The Arudam is the deciding factor in this method of Prashna. Arudam is the strongest feature in the determination of the results. Jamakkol Prashna is when a question is born, the answer is also born. The Uday, which is equivalent to the ascendant in the natal astrology, the Jama planets in the outside chart, and the Udaya and Aruda and Kavipu are the main planets. The Jama planets are placed outside in red color. They are the deciding factor. Whether the planets are in exaltation, debilitation, or there is any exchange between the planets, or the Kavipu and the snake, if they are coming close to the Bhava Lord or the Karka, then the things may not happen. But if the planets are exalted or debilitated, then the results will be accordingly. I have used it for, I cannot write all the text here, but give you predictions using the Jamakkol Prashna specifically for the Noida Supertech Twin Towers demolition on the 28th August 2022, 14:31.10 hours Noida. I will also discuss some other general queries also by the system of Prashna. Now this chart, you will have to, I will give a link below in the description, and while you listen to my video, you can also see the charts and decide accordingly to understand the implications and the strength of the planets and the predictions. The question is, will the residents get compensation for the demolition from the builder? This is the main question. Residents signified by Udyam, UDH, and the sign is Aries, and the Udayapati is placed in the 2nd house in the sign Taurus. Neither now the Udyam is having Jupiter, which is coming close to the Uday Lagna. And Jupiter is the 12th lord and the 9th lord. 12th lord is loss of money because Jupiter is Karka for wealth, is loss of money. And as the 9th lord, it is a legal action. It clearly shows it is coming close because the Jama planets, they go in the anti-clockwise direction. Jupiter is 14 degrees and the Lagna, the Udyam is 11 degrees. It is coming close to it, so there will be an effect of the same. The Udayapati is placed in the second house. Sorry, the Udayapati is Venus, and we have to Udayapati is Mars, and it is placed in the second house but unafflicted. Now we have to see the main factors. The government is Sun, 10th lord is Sun, 4th house is residence, and fourth house, 4th bhava, they should not be afflicted, and Mars should also not be afflicted. Here Mars is not afflicted, but the 4th bhava and the 4th lord, Moon, is afflicted. 4th house is afflicted and Moon are afflicted. The residence signified by Udyam and the sign is Aries. The 9th and the 12th lord Jupiter moving towards Udyam degrees. Udyam 11.05 degrees and Jupiter is 14.22 degrees. The outer planets move in anti-clockwise along with Kavipu. Kavipu is the main hurdle. Kavipu and snake are the main hurdles in this system. Karka for money is Jupiter. Jupiter being the Karka for money, the 9th and the 12th lord, and concerned for the money and the legal action taken by the government. When the question is put regarding the residents, the Udyam signifies the residents, and the 7th is the builders, and government is the 10th house and Sun. So Udayapati Mars is not afflicted and placed in the second house for the money of the residents. It clearly shows that they want money for the demolition. 4th bhava, residence, has Sun, government, and snake approaching the 4th bhava, Cancer. Clearly, crystal clear of the happening. Snake will enter and destroy the building by the Sun. The government 4th house has the second lord Venus in transit and shows loss of money of the residents. Property signified by 4th bhava, 4th lord Moon over the Aruda, and the 7th bhava Libra. Kavipu is there and approaching the Moon degrees. Hence the 4th house and 4th lord suffer from, and the building is totally destroyed. The Mars is not afflicted, but the 4th house Moon and the 4th lord both are afflicted. So that is why the demolition has taken place. It's clearly indicating demolition. 10th house and the government. Saturn is retrograde. So in the 8th house from the Udyam and is moving towards the 7th house over the Arudam, and the Kavipu shows demolition. Sun, the Karka for government, placed in the 4th house where snake is approaching. Money of the residents. Money is seen from the Jupiter who is approaching the Udyam, but transit Jupiter is in 12th house. Jupiter is retrograde. They may not get the full compensation. Second house is not afflicted by snake or Kavipu, and the second lord Venus is placed in the 10th house from the Udyam. The residents may not get full compensation only when Jupiter in transit goes in the second house Taurus after April 2024 to 2025. There may be some compensation taking a positive stance. The transit Venus, the lord of the second house of the wealth of the residents, is placed in the 4th house from the Udyam, and the snake is approaching, and the parameter 4th house where transit Venus is placed has the rays of 24. There will be struggle for the residents for getting the compensation for 24 months. There may not be any decision till 24 months, and no compensation will be given till 24 months. 7th house and 7th lord is a builder, and the 7th house has Arudam and Kavipu, and Kavipu is approaching the Arudam. Hence, the builder may not give any compensation to the residents. Builder is signified by the 7th house, and since Kavipu is placed, he will not be in a position to give any compensation. Case 2. Boy and girl met for the first time through their friends' contacts. The boy proposed the girl for marriage on the 28th August, 12 hours 26 minutes 15 seconds. The boy is very well placed financially and has pleasant looking personality and unmarried and age of 55 years, whereas the girl is not well placed financially and not married till date and age of 42 years. The boy has assured her full support to the girl and her ailing mother. Now see the chart below. The question is of marriage and put by the boy. Will the girl accept my proposal for marriage? The Udyam is the sign Aquarius, and the Udayapati is placed outside the chart Aquarius. The Udaya and Udayapati are strong. Hence both the Uday and Udayapati are strong. That means the boy is strong, and he has the Saturn in transit went in retrogression state on the 5th June 2022. The 4th house from Udyam has snake. The boy lost her mother on the 6th June 2022. Although this has nothing to do with the marriage question, the chart indicates that the boy lost his mother, who was of 94 years. Because Saturn is in own house, so it shows the longevity also. From the 4th house, the mother. For marriage question, we have to see the Aruda for the girl, which is placed in the 8th from the Udyam at 7.3 degrees, and the Kavipu approaching the Udyam degrees. The girl will refuse the offer. The 7th Lord Sun from Udyam is placed in the 8th from Udyam and also being approached by Kavipu. From Venus, the 7th house has Kavipu, so the marriage will not take place. So this I did not tell him. This morning I was just about to tell him. I wrote this article and I told him read my article, and after that the girl responded that she is not interested in the proposal. Case 3. India versus Pakistan match of Asia Cup 2022 took place on 28th August at Dubai Cricket Stadium at 7:30 p.m. IST and 6 p.m. their local time. See the chart below. In the Jamakkol Prashna, the team which takes batting first is signified by Udyam, and the 7th house from Udyam the other team. Hence Pakistan is signified by Udyam, the sign Cancer at 21.20 degrees, and Kavipu is at 28 degrees and approaching the Udyam degrees, and Udayapati moon is placed in the 12th house from Udyam. Clearly shows that Pakistan will lose the match. Snake is also there in the 11th from Udyam in the sign Taurus, which clearly indicates that Pakistan will lose the match. The opponent team is signified by the sign Capricorn and the Arudapati Saturn. The 7th house is not afflicted, and neither the 7th Lord from Udyam Saturn. Saturn is placed in the sign Leo in an enemy sign, hence success will not come easily, and Sun and Moon in transit are also there in the sign Leo. Performance of the team batting is seen from the 10th house from Udyam and is Aries and is being approached by a snake. 11th house from the Lord shows the success of the team batting, shows the success of the team batting, and Venus, the 11th Lord, is debilitated. Hence, from the above, it is crystal clear that the opponent team, India, will win. Saturn, the 7th Lord from Udyam, has rays of force in the sign Leo. Hence, India may win by 4 runs or 4 wickets. So, this is my analysis, and I'm really surprised that this method gives amazing results. Please go to the link, open the link, and see all the description is given with the charts. Thank you. Thank you for listening to me. Have a good day. Bye bye.